What the?
Help us!
Something's going on over there.
That should help for a moment.
There's that grouchy Norn, talking to another of her group. I should hide in those dense bushes and listen in.
Move out. As soon as I see your signal, I'll rally the rest of the camp.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be right behind you. Stay swift, be brave.
Better guarded than I thought. I'll find a more discreet way in. That group. The guards aren't tossing them out. Might make for some good cover. What, the Astral Ward? They must be new to Tyria. And this arena is their leader. Has to be that grouchy Norn. A few scraps of discarded armor.
There.
Might be able to
That
use
should help
these to
for a
look...
moment.
That one looks particularly distracted. I might be able to use that to get them to tell me something.
I don't understand why we can't just ask for help. It wouldn't be a fight.
The truth would scare them. It's not time, and it's not our call to make.
That should help for a moment.
Arena sent a group ahead to check out the astral fluctuations. Not sure where the next one's gonna pop, but we need to be ready to start the hunt when it does.
Help me gather some loot for Narcisse. She's got that farmer knocked out cold. Poor thing. I can't imagine what he's being forced to see.
The infestation is pretty gnarly up north. Isolated villages, not a lot of foot traffic. They got their hands tied.
A little. Laban seems to think they're tracking something, or someone, here in Central Tyria.
Hang in there.
It's time, my friends. I need you to channel Mabon's determination and Dagda's strength. Remember, while we fight off the cryptists from below, our allies are working to seal the rifts from above. We have a hunt to complete. With me!
And what are we hunting?
We're almost there. Stay together!
Whatever you do, don't listen to them!
Commander, no! Stay away from it!
You know who I am! I can't get Where am I?
You don't belong here, do you?
Is everyone okay? Astral Ward! Follow my voice!
I can smell your fear, your trepidation. A hint of pride, a drop of joy. I can taste it all on your breath.
Who are you?
Your mind is perplexing. Your thoughts are pungent. Where have you been?
What is this place?
My home. Tell me, flickering soul, what are you? I haven't tasted such depth in a long, long while.
Don't take another step.
I do like it when my prey is determined. You traveled from Tyria.
Guess that answers one of my questions.
You know so little.
Who are you?
To you, a savant of grief.
Ceres is too strong.
Ceres. Is that his name?
Say it louder.
You are very adamant.
Could say the same about you, Ceres.
Dare you utter my name? I grow bored of this. The realm of dreams hungers for your soul.
Get up.
What?
Where are you going?
untie me?
Curious little thing you are.
Who?
Alchemy. It worked.
Take a deep breath. Count to 3 and think of your fondest memory. Traveling through the mists can be taxing on the mind.
They've got experience with this kind of thing. You'll pull through, huh? Hi there, Commander. Been a while.
We need to keep moving, Zoja. How's your friend doing?
They're fine. Little rift lagged is all.
Rift lagged? And... Zoja? What are you doing here?
We'll give you the full breakdown once things settle. Mabon, you gonna look for the other wizards?
Wizards? Wait. Who are you?
Cool your blood, Commander. Mabon is one of us. Yes, I'll meet you outside. Be safe.
Zoja. You're here?
Oh, sharp as always, Commander.
All right, you two, with me. Can't slow down. Name's Frode.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on?
Huh. Where to start?
Less banter, more fighting.
What are these things? Demons?
Cryptis.
Who are demons, so technically speaking, you're not incorrect.
Cryptis?
Cryptis are organized. They aren't your average night terror.
Commander, take this. It might give you a headache, but you'll get used to it. Promise.
What is this thing?
The Heart of the Obscure. We're still learning the depths of its power, but we know it can seal and open rifts. Found it stuffed in a important Zoja. We need to take control of the situation.
Not bad, but we need to keep moving.
Oh, Pale Mother. What's going on here? What happened?
Let's just say the Wizard's Tower went a little rogue. Spit out a little magic.
Don't think you're helping much, little friend.
Is that Garanhoff?
It's not quite your Garanhoff. We'll explain soon. This is about as new to us as it is to you. What a damn mess.
Frode! Zoja! Help an old sack of iron.
Lear! We're coming!
you long enough. Oh, still adjusting to the split. Fight with me!
More of them?
Looks like your friend earned us some unwanted attention.
Not that I had any say in that.
Maban! Thank the Forge. Thought I'd lost you too.
They certainly put up a fight. But for now, let's focus on the one in front of us.
Dagda.
She'll be all right, Lear. How are you feeling?
Adjusting. The split is never easy.
Take a moment. Ah, you all made it. Good. All in one piece. What happened to Iskarin and Dagda?
Iskarin?
You've probably heard rumors.
Possessed. Dagda got it bad. Whatever they hit her with, not great. And our beloved seer is... well, I've seen Iskarin in better shape.
They fled for our own good. Apark sent his strongest to take them down first. Guess that makes you the standing chair of the Wizard's Court. And how are you doing? Stabilizing?
I have... questions.
I'm sure you have many. So, Commander, let us fill you in.
Zojia. It's been...
A long time. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's been an eventful day. Suppose I'm still in shock.
I bet you are.
It's good to see you.
And you. We have a lot to catch up on. Here. I went back to Radisum after Maguma. They tried to help me heal, but nothing worked. It was different then. It didn't feel like home. They treated me differently. So I traveled. And I traveled and traveled until I found somewhere I belonged. They took me in, helped me heal. Been here since. The Wizard's Court keeps all of this a secret. When I left Radisum, I just wandered for a while. I needed to be alone. I felt... I ran into another Asura in a hunting lodge outside Divinity's Reach. You know. I told her my story, she told me hers. Then she took me to meet Maban. And the rest is history. Yeah, I am. Been studying under Maban for a few years now. He saw something in me. Not just my brain, but he saw a flicker of power in me. Magic. More than just the elements. I have always been proud of being a scientist, and believe me, I still am. But I never thought there was something else in there. Waiting to come out.
Ah, you must be the commander Maban spoke so highly of. I guess you're about what I expected.
And what did you expect?
Couple more scars. Taller, maybe. I jest. We monitored you as we monitor all magical anomalies. Don't worry. You're one of the good ones. If you weren't, well, you'd be dead. I'm not. No. Ascended before the last dwarf turned. I have Strange feelings about that. You're right. But I'm reaching for something that isn't there or behind a thick wall. Must be sounding a little woo to you, aren't I? Wizards like Maban and I are a little different from you mortals. We needed to ascend to get these powers. Separate our planes of consciousness so that we can connect to the current. In simpler terms, our old self is put on a separate shelf. Our new self, our wizard selves, take over. Possessed. It's a nasty little trick courtesy of our friends, the Cryptists. They wiggle their way into your mind, corrupt each thought one by one until you're raw. The pain refuses to cease.
And why didn't you get possessed?
Well, not for lack of trying. I came pre-built with a special little ability that allows me to split in two. Can't take over my consciousness if half of it is hightailing it to the Wizard's Tower, can you?
I'm sure you have many questions for me.
Quite a few. Are you...
A Mersat, yes. And I'm sure that isn't the biggest shock you've received today.
Wizards, the Astral Ward, traveling to... wherever I was? No, it's not. I apologize if I find it hard to trust you immediately. My only experiences with the Mersat have been...
dire at best, I know. Ask whatever you need. My knowledge is yours. You've placed a lot of faith in us already.
Commander, I require your attention. Come speak to me, please.
That was Iskarin's choice, and he made it long ago. He felt that the world only needed to focus on one terror at a time. Though I do admit, maybe this would have been prevented if we had asked for help sooner. We are currently standing outside the Beacon of Ages. You may recognize it from folklore. Tyria dubbed it the Wizard's Folly Tower. Not our choice, of course. We have beacons such as this all over the world. They are conduits, so to say. The shield that they powered was recently broken, hence... well, all of this. This land is ancient and sacred. High above us in the clouds lies Omnitas, our home. Unfortunately, we're barred from getting any closer until we can quell the tower's defenses. We are protectors, not too dissimilar from yourself and your liege, Areen. While you kept Tyria safe from the threat of the Dragon Cycle, we watched you from the clouds. Until recently, the World Spire has powered a shield that guarded this world from the mists, to an extent. The final Dragon Cycle weighed heavily on our ability to shield ourselves. Nightfall came, Balthazar. Tyria has suffered still. But when the cycle ended, the magical ecosystem was fractured, the lake stilled. And now, you can see to the bottom. Aureen has begun to re-stabilize the system. I can feel her at work now. But until we mend the spire and our beacons, we are blood in water. Not only to the Cryptis, but anything else that may be looking. They are our protectors. While the other wizards and I kept the shields in place, the Astral Ward kept eyes on the rest of the world. Despite our best efforts, there are cracks in every system. Creatures of the mists have found ways inside. The Ward protects you from them. Every time a rift opens in Tyria, they seal it and kill whatever terror it has set loose. The Cryptis are demons. They evolved, learned. Their influence and power grew under the guidance of their leader, Epoch. Centuries ago, Epoch wanted to join our ranks, but Iskarin denied him entry. He found Epoch to be ignorant, hungry. Demons tend to be solitary creatures, but Epoch saw potential, wells of power that they'd yet to tap into. He dubbed himself their king and built a society in his own image. One of fear and anger. Nyos, the realm of dreams. They've spent centuries watching us, and others, learning all they can. Now, they've chosen to act.
And Arena.
She didn't make it back. Mabon focused all of his energy on grabbing the commander.
If she has half the strength of her mother, I pity the cryptist that tries to put her down. Ah yes, glad to see you on your feet.
Me too.
I suppose we finally have a breath for a proper introduction. Name's Frode. Welcome to the Astral Ward.
Of course we do. We've watched your whole journey. Amazing, really. It's a bit jarring to see you in the flesh.
You've got quite the fan club up here.
We didn't always know if you were an ally. But, I mean, no offense. You've experienced so much.
I can't blame you for being hesitant.
We are.
What our modest friend neglects to mention is that he is our valiant leader and guide. I am Narcisse. I specialize in medical magics and herbal remedies. If you ever find yourself with a demon on your shoulder, give me a call.
Funny.
Will do.
It's okay. She's endured worse. If anyone can build a life for herself in a realm of rot and chaos, it's my daughter.
Is that a compliment?
Arena is your daughter. I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was walking into.
That's not your fault. Being a member of the Astral Ward comes with severe consequences. I do. Now that you've got some sense of our situation, I've set up a meet with the rest of the Rift Hunters.
Rift Hunters? Are they also Astral Ward?
Correct. I'll explain later. Got a camp set up nearby. I'll walk you through everything.
Got it. I'll see you there soon.
You made it back alive.
What are you?
You worry too much.
Frode and Yuno are inside.
Commander, over here.
Ah, they are taller than I thought.
Commander, Yuno, one of our oldest members.
Oldest mortal members.
Wish I had time to give you a proper introduction to the Astral Ward, but things are dismal.
Remind me why we can't call for more help? I could have a fleet of airships here in a day.
The Astral Ward is a secret. That is Isgaren's preference, even in times of worry.
Isn't Isgaren compromised? Won't it be too late if you wait for his permission?
Maban is choosing to honor his will. We will do the same. Rian could really use your help in the Rift Hunters, one of our more hands-on divisions. They track down rifts before whatever horrors inevitably spill out of them. Just like the one that pulled you into Nios. They're popping up all over Tyria. Innocent lives are at risk. Rian is waiting for you. He'll gear you up and give you whatever details you need.
While you help contain the threat, we've got Astral Ward searching for Dagda and Isgaren's whereabouts. As soon as we gather more intel, we'll call on you to help with the cleansing.
What exactly are we dealing with?
Dagda and Isgaren will need to be cleansed, so to say, of their cryptist possession before they can aid us. Dagda is our first target. We believe she's hiding nearby, probably attempting to cleanse herself of any unwanted guests. As soon as we can confirm her location, we'll call on you. Give me your thing. The one you use to talk to your friends from far away.
My comms device? Oh, sure.
I do not miss the ever-changing nature of technology. There. I've attuned your little device to pick up on arcane fluctuations. We'll be able to contact you anywhere. Even if you stumble into another rift.
Well, let's hope the latter doesn't happen anytime soon.
Yes, let's. I was an esteemed professor in the College of Synergetics. To study the metaphysical is to study the inner workings of the flow itself. It's good work. But my people are stubborn.
Extremely useful. I personally believe it is our most important area of research. For many problems, it is difficult to see the solutions in advance, but easy in hindsight, after it's too late to fix it. But the fractals allow us to learn from mistakes we didn't actually make. That knowledge is essential in preventing those mistakes we can't afford to make.
And then I found this big lump
the same way that you do, Commander. I've watched your career with admiration, seen the choices you've had to make. You know, as I do, that the right thing to do is rarely clean. There are always consequences, and many of them severe. I've spent a long time on this problem, and this is our best option. Part of leading is accepting the cost of that choice. The truth is, as high as the price is to learn what we've learned, I've never regretted it. It brings me no joy. But what feels right and what is right aren't always the same. You know that as well as anyone.
Surprised to see those fellas up here?
Ah, Commander. Your eyes have seen so many places. So many beasts. I know a hunter when I see one. Apologies. Being in your presence may be more shocking for some than others. I am Rian of the Rift Hunters.
Frode and Yuno sent me to help. It sounds like we're working against the clock.
Well, your help comes with kind timing. Rifts have been appearing all over Tyria, but they're especially potent here. Thankfully, that device of yours, the Heart of the Obscure, has given us a new windfall. In your hands, a blessing. They found it in Waiting Sorrow's quarters just before we lost the tower. Don't know what she made it for, but the Heart's ability to open and seal rifts by following their astral frequency is impressive. I've not much more time with the Heart than you, but let me guide you. The Heart of the Obscure is capable of astonishing things. It can act as a conduit for your emotional energy, channeling it as a source of power. Now, hold the Heart aloft, and focus your thoughts on the demonic rifts, and your desire to hunt down these intruders. Do you feel it?
I can see it. The magic in the air is
Who's got the
flowing.
guts to take on my sky scale challenge, eh?
Hard to describe. A little frightening. Like the world itself is reaching towards something. You can't see it. I can see the rift.
Terrifying, isn't it? You'll need to stabilize it before you can seal it. Get closer and channel the heart. The Cryptis will attempt to break your focus on the spell and stop you. Be prepared to defend yourself. Focus on your desire to protect Tyria.
Done.
Good. The Cryptis are relentless. There are doubtless many other rifts to seal. You've got your work cut out for you. If you have questions or need guidance on any of this, come and find me. We're in this together.
I gather your rift hunting is going as planned.
Adapting. These fractals. To be born into one reality, then pulled into another to be hunted by demons.
Another thing that we'll need to handle. When you've got a moment, please report back to the medical ward at the Beacon of Ages. Given your exposure in Nios, I'd like to confirm that you're at optimal health.
If the fox pokes his head into one too many doors, who knows what will snap from his face. Be careful approaching the rift. Ceres is looking for you. He got a taste, and he wants a bite.
If you're so concerned, why did you rescue me?
For curiosity, perhaps. Or do I want to kill you myself?
Not making a great case for yourself.
You are such a fascinating creature. Your memories are molten. The trials you faced. Can you blame me for wanting to see what comes next?
When is the power going to stop fluctuating? Michael was
We are... Track down one of our Sky-skilled traders if you're having troubles getting out. Do the best we can.
Frode and Yuno are inside.
Yuno told me you were coming. Sit. Quickly, please. Vital signs? Mostly normal. Do you feel anything strange? Sharp pains in your feet? Any nausea? Distant memories surfacing?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like Maguma.
Need you to be honest if we want a proper bill of health, Commander.
Maybe I've been hearing a whisper since I got back from the Demon Realm? Nios?
Not surprising. Here, let's check on your astral alignment. Influenced, perhaps. But I can confirm that you aren't possessed. Your will is intact. We can work with that. Hearing voices after traveling through the mists isn't entirely uncommon. So long as it's not telling you to murder anybody, and you're not acting on those impulses, I see no threat.
That would make things exciting, wouldn't it?
I'll keep a close eye on it.
Nice work out there. Sky scales are invaluable for navigating the fractured landscape, but there's even more they can do. Speak with Skyscale trainer Diane at the Beacon of Ages if you want to learn everything there is to know about Skyscales.
I'll be the judge of that.
You've returned. Good. I've developments from our research team that I'd like to share with you. We've detected some magical signature in the sky scales that is evocative of Cryptus readings, yours included. I'd like to investigate this quickly to make sure we're healthy and happy. It could be that they're both creatures of the mists, but given what we know of the Cryptus, let's be safe. I've reached out to Lear in advance. He knows you're coming. With enough materials, he can craft you a device that should help us better trace the Cryptus influence.
Commander, we think Dagda is near the old observatory. Rian will watch for additional rifts. You need to come to us immediately.
How did she look?
I only got a glimpse before she moved farther into the cave, but, not good.
What are you going to do? Yeah, let's go. Not used to taking orders. Anything I need to know about Dagda?
She's the wizard of the Celestial. Specializes in power drawn from the cosmos. A Jotun. Packs one hell of a punch, too. Any Cryptus that took her down is probably one we should be afraid of.
A Jotun wizard?
They were among the most magical races in Tyria.
Right, but...
Yes, they're not anymore. But Dagda is 1,000 years old. More. She's seen a lot.
1,000 years old.
At least, you've got a lot to learn about the wizards.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I do.
Alchemy! They're already swarming!
Zosha, help me!
Siri, is that you?
Kill me! May the stars cradle you.
She was a friend?
Found family. They'll keep coming until Dagda is stable. Let's move. Another rift. That is where Dagda will be. I can feel her, and,
And?
You lead. She's just ahead.
The air is particularly dense in here. Which one of you latched on to the wizard's soul?
Zosha, what are you doing? You brought the Harbinger to kill me?
They're here to help. They're a friend.
They're here to end me, as they've ended so many others.
I'll see if I can cast a barrier to keep her trapped. Don't want to lose her again.
What is going on in there? It can't be.
There are so many voices!
Alchemy! Commander! Don't let them overwhelm you!
There are too many of them.
Hold on!
Whispering things. The color of the sky, that thing. The smell of smoke. Blood. Brother.
Stay with me, Dagda!
I don't know any of these faces. That's not my name. Don't call me that.
You've almost conquered Vonda's heights. Keep pushing.
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up!
I can imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore. My thoughts are my own again.
You okay? No missing limbs?
An ache in my neck, but I'm fine, little one. This is the commander? Well, thank you for refraining from killing me. I'm sure you resisting that urge was a challenge.
What? I don't understand. I helped you.
Mabon brought them here. We're on the same side.
Mabon is too trusting.
Maybe you should check in on Frode and Yuno. Make sure they didn't get ambushed.
Understood.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Or 10.
How's she faring?
Zoja's with her now. A little beat up, but managing. If I'm going to be honest, we didn't have the warmest of introductions.
Unsurprising. Dagda is,
A mother to us all.
and fiercely protective of her brood. We'll get Dagda somewhere safe to recuperate until we can get back into the tower. We'll meet you at the Beacon of Ages. Catch your breath, and don't take it too hard. She'll see you.
You're breathing. That's good.
And you're still here. Am I possessed?
No, you are not.
Then who are you?
Peter.
And what do you want, Pather? Now you choose silence.
Track down one of our Sky Skill traders.
Do you have business with the Warden?
I see you're on your feet.
That I am.
I think we're ready for some proper introductions. Dagda Commander, Commander, Dagda. She helped Mabon heal me when I first got here. You should have seen me. I was a mess.
Dagda.
Commander. I apologize for my hostility at our first meeting.
I understand.
You did not deserve my ire, but I maintain my caution. We don't know you.
I was pulled into that rift. I'm happy to help Zoja, to help you, but this was not my choice.
Nor was it mine.
Okay, we're still feeling grumpy. Let's not get distracted from the end goal here, to stop the Cryptus. And, well, we need all the help we can get.
This is true.
Frode was looking for you, Commander. Why don't you track him down?
Does that make you angry?
Does what make me angry?
The fact that everyone doesn't immediately bathe in your excellence.
They don't know me. Neither do you.
Urchik is terribly concerned with Lear's... Pardon, Urchik, but Lear's stuffiness. Palladium agrees with Skrit.
Dagda's doing better. If I was still a shaman, I'd owe you a blessing.
Oh, I saw. Still less than thrilled to see me.
Dagda's incredibly protective of the Astral Ward. Like I said, she'll come around. Eventually.
This is... the commander? Oh, Urchik is at your service. Skrit is a big fan of your work. Big fan.
This is Urchik and Gladium, two of my scouts. I've currently tasked them with tracking Lear.
Both of them.
We know that the facet of emotion is working with Mabon to break down the tower's defenses. But his other half is...
not counted for. Glade has an ominous feeling.
As do I. But there are still cryptids feeding on the fractals and their inhabitants. If we don't help them, we treat them no better than Dolyaks. Commander, frankly, I could use your help in the field. The Rift Hunters and my scouts have their hands full.
I'll check in with Rian, see what the hunters need.
Urchik and Gladium are very honored to work alongside the esteemed Pact, Commander.
The title might be a little dated, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, Urchik could write ballads of your glory. Truly. Gladium, too. Urchik presents Gladium! She is my oldest companion. Urchik can read her movements. Gladium cannot speak or hear Skrit very well, for that matter. The Legions were not kind to her. But Gladium is as strong and intelligent as the Commander.
It's good to meet you both.
As Urchik and Gladium are glad to meet you.
You've returned. I'm sure I speak for all the hunters when I say, job well done.
I had a lot of help from Zoja, but thank you. Frode made it sound like things might be urgent.
Dagda may be back on our side, but the Cryptis have stepped up their efforts. Let me show you.
Do you expect me to trust you right away, Pather?
Would that be so bad?
If I'm about to rip off my own flesh and turn into a cryptis, then yes.
The wizards are reactive creatures. They scare easily. Tell them, and it could end badly for both. I'd keep me under your hat for now. Get to know me a little before doing anything severe.
Hopes this works.
Urchik? Is that you?
Yes. Good. Very good. Urchik isn't very familiar with modern technology. Thank the magnificent shiny that Miss Yuna was able to connect your device to our astral frequency. Gladium and I are still tracking Lear, but we will contact you as soon as we've located him. Of emotion, who Urchik likes to call Goodlier, doesn't have a good sense of where his other half is. Once we've accounted for both, the commander can assist Urchik and Gladium in sealing him back together.
Steady. Breathe. Breathe.
Who was that?
The Midnight King.
Epoch.
Brave of you to say that so loudly. He hunts. No.
We could use your help here. We need to set up some equipment in the jungle to track Cryptis activity, but it's overrun. If you could use your sky scale to clear out some of these bugs, it'd definitely make things a lot easier.
Good news, Commander! Gladium caught Lear's trail! Well, bad, Lear's trail. Meet Skrit at the Beacon of Ages, and we'll build a plan.
Wizard's Tower is to the north.
Do you have business with the Warden?
Commander, just in time for Urchik's battle plan. Maban and Goodlear are working to unlock the Wizard's Tower. Maban has requested the Commander's assistance. Once Maban and Goodlear have forged a key, we can access the Wizard's Tower. Right, Glade. That's where we think Bad Lear is hiding. How he got in, Skrit does not know.
You know and I will hold the line here in the interim, but we'll join you when it's time to recapture the tower.
How does that sound to you, Commander?
I still have a lot to learn about, well, all of this. But I'll join you in that fight.
Oh, Urchik is honored.
I'll ready the Astral Ward.
I'll let Maban know that we're moving.
Anything come from that distress call, Dagda?
Did you hear about Alm?
No? What happened?
Taken over by one of the beasts. Stuck a knife into his thigh during supper. Got there before he could cut anyone's throat.
Almost did, though. They had him cornered for an hour before we got there.
I took him to the Beacon of Ages. He'll stay behind a locked door until we know if he's going to be a problem.
Probably for the best, so long as he can't hurt himself.
And that's why we need to be careful.
I hope you don't mind my asking, but I've never met a Skrit as...
Brainy as Urchik. Neither has Skrit. When Urchik was smaller, Skrit was caught in an Asuran trap. Bright, sparkling. They did some experiments, and suddenly, Skrit knew a bunch of synonyms for shiny. Urchik couldn't scamper with the others like before, so Skrit looked for a new home. Right here, with Blade.
Commander, we could use your expertise on the front line. Lear and I will be waiting for you.
My stein is too dry. I can't feel anything at all. The last glimpse was of Cryptis. A whole horde of them.
We'll continue to hope for the best until circumstances point otherwise. Heard that you've been a great help in sealing the rifts.
I'm starting to understand why you kept this a secret for so long.
And there is more to come.
We were just discussing the path forward, Dagda.
The tower is confused. It doesn't know what's happening.
It's sentient?
The magic that flows within has demonstrated some level of awareness. It reacts to danger.
I always imagined it as an extension of Isgarin himself.
The tower calls to all of us, but it prefers Isgarin's voice in response. In his absence, it doesn't know what to do.
Which is where we come in. Now, there are a few ways we can calm our feisty lump of bricks.
And I assume none of them are easy. So, what's the plan?
Lear and I will push toward the fractal of Draknar's forge.
You can either assist us, or you can help collect essences.
Distilled magic and emotion. It's potent among the fractals.
We're collecting emotion, essentially. We did something like that in Cantha. There was a demon in Shulmu's mine, a gang leader. Was that a Cryptus?
Correct. And your demon was likely a wanderer. Demons who do not affiliate with Eparch's little society. Cryptus or not, demons are drawn to emotion, like Risen are drawn to blood.
Then this place must be a banquet.
Morbid, but yes. We'll need to calm things down here before we can approach the tower. I trust you'll choose the right direction.
Scurrying like prey waiting to be killed.
What? Paether.
Soon, my king.
demons incoming!
Just look at all that energy. This harvesting station is the heartbeat of Hey, you did it! Another successful harvest on the books. You are a lot more resilient than my other helpers, you know? You wouldn't happen to have any interest in becoming my new assistant, would you?
No? Oh, well. I had to try.
Do this.
They're looking better already. More like an army than the pathetic lot I started with, at any rate. We've got a long way to go. They're on the right track now. Great Dwarf! What is that thing?
Oh, tiny, wretched creatures, tussling in the dirt. Perhaps you'd like a demonstration of true power?
Afraid my soldiers don't need any training against the likes of you.
You're going to know suffering like you've never dreamed!
All right, boys. It's now or never. Let's see what you're made of.
Fools! Behold the fury of Galeen the Seething!
Are you ready for another try, old friend?
Until I'm rejoined, I don't really think I'm going to be able to control the forge well enough.
I'm afraid we're running out of both time and options. We have to try.
You always manage to talk me into these things. Fine. Come to the forge and we'll lay out the plan.
But... we could use your help as well, Commander.
I have to admit, though, this lot didn't do half bad when it really mattered. Don't think that means you're done with training.
Sounds. I have to man the forge, and you have to channel the essence. That means... You're getting sentimental in your old age, Maban. But probably a little wiser, too. All right, Commander. We're going to need all the essence we can gather. What Maban channels won't be enough.
We're targeting a specific essence here, so do whatever you can to invoke a sense of awe.
Should be easy work for someone with your history. But don't dally too long, all right? We can't keep this up forever.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Quickly now, Commander. I won't be able to channel for long.
Let's see if I can remember all of Elric's old lessons. It's starting to flow now. That's it. Can't believe I'm saying it, but I can't believe we finally pulled that off. And yet...
It still isn't enough. I see our mistake now. We captured only one facet, but we need the whole spectrum.
So we'll have to gather essence of every facet that leaked out from the tower.
I'm sorry, Lear, but I don't know if I can do it.
Then we'll do it together. It's gonna be up to you to gather it, Commander. You'll have to scour these islands for essence of each facet. The Ward will assist, of course, but we're entrusting this to you.
We'll stay here and try to keep it going as long as we can.
Things are not well here. There is great anger, but no sense of purpose. That exposes the people to outside influence. We will gather the essence you need, but in return, I ask that you help me to forge their anger into something useful.
I can't keep going like this. Always wondering what terrible thing will happen next.
It is hard to believe they could allow such a takeover. Yet they did. We should learn from that. Hopefully, someday, we can find some kind of peace for these people. For now, do what you must.
Combat mode set to round.
Engaging hostiles.
The choice to either bring such suffering on these people, or to instead risk the destruction of the world. It is a heavy burden the wizards bear.
I can't believe this plan is finally working.
The worst is yet to come. Forging the key is going to pull a lot from you. There are dangers that come with that.
I've survived worse. It's gotta be done, Maban. So we might as well get to it. Watch out now, everybody, because there's really no telling what might come flying off this thing.
Just focus on the forge and we'll deal with the consequences. Neutralize them. No. We can't afford to lose this much.
caravan in the snow, fire, and blood.
Stay with us, Leader. Being exposed to this much raw essence may cause troubling memories to rise to the surface.
Are those my... face. The shadows under his eyes. The curve of his nose. Why do I know his face? Why did I need to forget his face, Mabon?
Focus. We need you here, in this moment. Tyria needs you.
Rand. Could it be?
Why are they all staring at me?
I guess most of them have never seen an ogre before. Big guy.
Keep them away from
They're
me.
probably worried you'll step on them by accident.
I must be a strange sight. Perhaps they should have sent someone else.
Hey, don't get down. There's no one I'd rather have here. They'll come around once they see how much you can help them.
Mabon showing up at my door uninvited with an offer. Wait, what do you mean? A deception? But why would he? I see it now. An empty promise. The illusion of a choice.
It was your choice. You did it because you believed in it. And you still believe in it. Push them out and you can do this. We can do this. Together. As strong as we can make it. Quickly, we need to open the tower now. There's no telling what the cryptids will do if they gain full control of it. I found...
So this is it. The tower that your wizards keep talking about.
I haven't seen anything like it.
It looks perfectly normal.
Normal? That's almost a compliment coming from you.
I can't quite place my things on it.
So you do have fingers?
Very funny.
Lear's body may be stable, but his mind is adrift. I fear this may have been too much to ask of him. Cryptids are trying to burrow their way in, and he's in no state to stop them on his own. It falls to me instead. The memory snares around the platform will isolate the memory's weakening Lear, reveal the threats inside of them. If we lose the snares, there will be no way to control them.
Boils up from below, and the end
Tread
comes
carefully.
with it.
The manifestations of his memories will be as real as anything else. I will separate the threats as best I can. Now go! Quickly, charge the memory snares so we can begin. Good. The first one is ready. That's it. Only one more is needed. The snares are ready. I'll channel Lear's memories to the projectors, but you'll have to handle the rest. Those below must protect the snares, while those above handle whatever manifests from the memories.
You Messiah lackeys have the nerve to interrupt my night out? Hey! Get your damn claws on him!
Carry on with that.
Curse you!
It's working. We have to keep going.
On your guard!
First memory has been purged. Another memory excised. Keep pushing forward. There. That's the source of the corruption. Hurry to me. We must cleanse the crystal. We have purged the corruption in some of his memories, but we must press on if we are to bring Lear back. Corruption is spreading through his mind now, into his more recent memories. We have to hurry. They couldn't contain the power in the memory snares. We'll need to charge them again. I am sorry, friends. Split up. We must cleanse the corruption from all three memories.
Another void tear inside the tower! Come on! We've got to seal it! This is quite a mess they've made here. But if they can get themselves out of it, maybe it's time to give them a chance. Until then, it looks like we've got to handle things ourselves again.
One more push! another Cryptus! Cryptus are distorting the devices! Get that memory snare working again. Good, it's working again. Without the memory snares, this platform isn't safe. Go and help the others! Drawing magic from each other somehow. Need to kill them all at once. Hurry. You have to bring them. Turning their focus to Lear. They're desperate. Everyone to me. Now is our chance to finish them. Lear! Can you hear me?
Now, would you quit shouting? Got enough of a headache as it is. But I do feel better with that nonsense off my mind.
It is a relief to see you well, my friend.
Well then, what do you say we get back home?
So this is it. The tower that your wizards...
More redundancies. His guard is ridiculous with the security here.
I haven't seen anything like it.
It looks perfectly normal.
Normal? That's almost a compliment coming from you.
I can't quite place my things on it.
So you do have fingers?
Very funny.
We will need to find additional solutions, it seems. The bits are in motion.
It's so much larger up close.
It has taken on many facades over time. The inside, however, has remained the same.
So, what's the plan?
With those essences in hand, I can shatter the gate's lock. Just takes a good lick of concentrated magic to calm it down.
Whatever we encounter inside, I should be able to disarm it in Iskaran's absence.
You do whatever you need to, Mabon. I'll guard you.
Without further ado...
Behind me. All of you.
There's so many of them!
We need to clear out the courtyard, immediately.
Even Skrit is growing tired. They never pause to smell the air.
How did they get inside?
Can you hear me, old friend? Is that... Who is that? There I am. With me, Commander. We need to... Whoa there! Don't take a swing at me, you half-witted headache. The voices! Turn your veins to Deldramor. Count the astral planes. 1, 2... In your head. In your head.
Skrit is here to remind leaders to behave.
Commander, channel the heart's power to pull the Crypt's corruption from inside him. Me, the other one. Quickly! Destroy the demonic parasite before it returns and heals him!
We are calm. How many astral planes did you count? 48. What? That's 2 more than...
We've no time for banter, Lear. The fight is hardly done. If I can channel the tower, we can quell its storm.
You still able to fight? Aye. Should be. Good. Because you spent enough time taking swings at us instead of the Cryptis, you lout.
Focus!
Keep them away from me, or I'll lose my grasp. Fighting them all. Do not desist. Not yet. It's starting to come. I need your strength. Just a little longer. Yours. We are your friends.
Raban, are you okay?
I just need to rest my spirit.
Let me take a look at you.
Oh, thank the stars. You live.
I'm okay, Dagda. I'm fine. So am I. Nobody asked you.
I need a leash for you both. I'm sure there were more intuitive ways to handle that situation.
Shh. It's ready for us.
Finally. Let's head inside. We need to make sure the southern wings are clear before we unlock the whole of Confluence. Zoja, Urchik, and Gladium with me. We'll head east.
We'll head to the west. Frode, you know. Dagda.
Go with the group that needs you the most, Commander. Stay close. Eyes up.
Urchik doesn't like to see the wizard's tower in such a state.
Me neither.
Don't paralyze yourself with fear. We will expel them.
don't know how this happened. Did they make it inside before the defenses activated?
I don't know. My quarters are sealed to protect the relics inside. It's more for your safety than mine.
We'd better hurry, Skrit thinks.
Root them out. We can't let them escape. In the wrong hands, these objects would be devastating. The Book of Medinas could level Maguma.
Was that all of them?
I think so. I'm okay, Gladium. Tired from such exciting events. Let us return to the main chamber. Hopefully our allies were able to conquer the western wing. The east is clear.
As is the west.
Together, we recite the unlit moon.
Without Isgarin?
Zojja.
Me? I couldn't.
You must. Come. We won't let the flow overwhelm you.
I'm sure whatever terrors that still linger in these halls will come crawling the moment we begin. Stand ready, all of you.
We sit underneath an unlit moon.
Water pools beneath our feet.
No questions, no mistakes. Just flawless execution of Cryptus.
It burns!
With Isgarin's strength, we see you.
Cry with me, siblings of nature.
Cry for me and the world I left behind.
High Cryptis! We'll need to take care of that thing.
From the golden lake of Janthir
To the 1,000 bowls of tears in the Hall of Burned Men.
Zojja! Are you okay?
You did so well, little one.
I saw... What was that?
It could have been 1,000 things. We tapped into Tyria itself. That burn was the world looking back.
That's a lot to process.
Here, let us enter the Hall of Confluence. There's much to... I don't know how much longer I can resist them. The whispers are... eager. My dear friends, don't fret. We have survived the Elder Dragons, rogue gods. This world doesn't comprehend how resilient it is. The Cryptis won't be our end. They are vulnerable, ignorant. I only ask one thing of you. When the hour arrives, do not hesitate.
That was a bit cryptic. Even for you.
I suppose some Mersat habits lasted beyond my ascension. I can hear Iskaran. He's out there, somewhere, struggling. I need to go to him. We will meet soon.
Be safe, my friend.
We need to repair the astral translocator. We can't power our portal infrastructure without it. Our true home rests in the clouds above. Once our portals can access the flow again, we'll take you to the bastions. There are 6 bastion keys. The Astral Ward was able to hide some of them from the Cryptis, but they're not all accounted for. I need eyes everywhere until we've located them all. Check in with the others. The Hall of Confluence is a mess. We should tend to whatever needs doing before we depart.
Hanging in there?
And there's something about being in this place that makes me uneasy.
The cryptids have that effect, it seems.
Why didn't Isgarin help protect us from the dragons? He was watching this whole time.
When was the last time you helped save a local farm from a group of bandits? Would you save them if, say, the champion of a dragon slept nearby? Would you go kill that instead? Isgarin is a complicated fellow, and that's not to excuse his poor choices. He's far from perfect. When he has a goal, he stays focused, and he's had the same one for a while.
Keeping Eparch away?
Aye. Something happened between the two of them back in the era of magic, before the gods came. He's been so focused on keeping the cryptids out that he often neglected those inside. We're atoning for that mistake now. We've got Eparch's lapdogs on Tyrion's stoop.
I'd save the farm.
And Isgarin would mourn the loss. You're similar in some ways, but very different in others.
The crypt has completely destroyed my workstation. Oh, what a mess. If you see any books or pages while you're looking around, can you bring them back to me? Navigational charts mostly, but also some personal stuff. So no reading, okay?
Still got cryptids crawling out of every cupboard. They're drawn to whatever pot of magic they can find. And we happen to be drowning in magical conduits. I've asked the wizards time and time again to keep our more powerful objects in a safer location. If you see any more, get rid of them.
Do you need any help, Urchik?
Oh, oh my. If the commander is offering, huh? Urchik needs to collect all of the misplaced artifacts. Could you come with Skrit to find them?
Anything you need. Livia, is that you?
Oh, you. They'll let just about anyone in here, won't they?
You're in the Astral Ward? What happened to the Shining Blade?
I'm an honorary member. Didn't quite take to Wayfinder myself when Iskarin bestowed it on me. I am always a blade. We worked together over the years, Maban and I. He loves Divinity's Reach, especially fond of the food. Before you ask, I have eyes. I know that Maban is a Mersat. It was not an easy bond to make. We can chat more of that later.
I think Divinity's Reach is a little stuffy for my taste, but fair. It's nice to see another friendly face up here.
I wish I wasn't. I don't like being off the ground too long, but things are especially sinister. The Bastions, as you'll soon learn, are struggling to keep the Cryptis at bay. Something is stirring in the clouds. I can feel it, gently brushing my skin. Dagda and Lear will be aiding us on the front. I wouldn't mind seeing your face in that crowd either.
smells better in here already. Good work, Wayfinder.
Aurene, if you could see this place.
Aurene? Is that the prismatic dragon? Or whatever your people call her?
How did you... Yes, she is. One of my dearest companions.
She is not dead. And yet you mourn.
She's sleeping, and we're not sure when she's going to wake up. It could be 1,000 years.
That makes you sad. Not knowing.
Sad in that I don't know when our next meeting will be. But I don't think that was it. I'll see her again. I know it.
Good work, Commander. I appreciate your... efficiency.
See?
With the astral translocator back up and running, we're ready to move.
I don't know what awaits us among the bastions, but we must move forward, Mabon or no.
With a Wayfinder on our side, it'll be a fun fight.
Who's the Wayfinder?
You.
You have proven loyal enough, for now.
I'm honored. You barely know me.
And you've still time to disappoint us.
Dagda.
Let us finish our preparations. We will retake the bastions and push for the spire.